Ever wonder why some films stay with us year after year, becoming woven into the fabric of our holiday traditions? For many, The Muppet Christmas Carol isn't just a movie. It's a feeling, a memory, a warm embrace during the coldest months. Um, but what makes this particular adaptation of Dickens' classic so enduring? 3 decades have passed since its release in 1992, yet The Muppet Christmas Carol hasn't faded into obscurity. Uh, Unlike other beloved Christmas films that require annual rediscovery, this one feels perpetually present, a constant companion during the festive season. Meredith Braun, who beautifully portrayed Belle, um, admits she never anticipated such lasting impact. Uh, um, it just never occurred to me, she says with a smile. I'm a bit like that goldfish going around being constantly surprised by it, which is just lovely. Uh, it's gorgeous. How can you not love being associated with the Muppets? Uh, I'm just really proud of it.
For director Brian Henson, the film holds a more complex, yet equally powerful significance.
And
Yeah, I guess he begins thoughtfully.
except I also feel it's quite possibly the best thing I ever did. And so when you go, gosh, the best thing I ever did was when I was 28, um, it's a little weird. I've done a lot of other really good things that I'm proud of as well, um, but maybe none that I'm as proud of as Christmas Carol. The idea for the film originated not with Henson, but with his agent, Noel Harbor, um, initially hesitant, concerned about the story's frequent adaptations. Henson soon found himself collaborating with Jerry Jewell and Alex Rockwell. They envisioned the TV special, perhaps a parody, but quickly realized the source material deserved a more faithful treatment. Uh, by the time Jerry wrote the first draft, we knew this was really going to work wonderfully well. Uh, Henson recalls Disney's involvement soon followed, transforming the project into a full-fledged feature film. The key, Henson believed, lay in allowing the Muppets to truly inhabit their roles, playing the characters authentically, yet with their signature Muppet charm. They could do all of the Dickens dialogue. We didn't have to alter it very much at all. He explains. Um, some say it's the most faithful adaptation because it has Charles Dickens doing all of his prose in and around the scenes. And this unique blend of Dickensian drama and Muppet mayhem created a tone unlike any other Christmas film. Disney, however, initially pushed for more slapstick comedy, a hallmark of previous Muppet productions. Henson and his team resisted, choosing instead to emphasize the emotional core of the story. And in we actually told the story dramatically. Henson emphasizes it's a drama, The Muppet Christmas Carol, with wonderfully humorous moments and characters, but the scenes aren't designed as comedic. Casting was crucial. Braun, a 19-year-old performing in Les Miserables, was thrilled to audition. I'm such a big fan of the Muppets, she says. And it was, as a child growing up, every Sunday night in New Zealand.
The Muppet Show was on.
I was just the biggest fan. The shoot was a joyful experience, a delightful contrast to the somber world of Les Miserables. Um, uh, the production design was equally innovative. Sets were built using forced perspective, creating the illusion of vast, sprawling Victorian London. If you walk down the street in Muppet Christmas Carol, in 60 feet, the building next to you is now 8 foot tall, and it's a 3-story building. Henson explains the sets were also raised, allowing puppeteers to operate their characters from below, maintaining the classic Muppet aesthetic. Braun fondly remembers chatting with Fozzie Bear between takes, not with the puppeteer, but with the character himself. It was a surreal yet magical experience. The casting of Michael Caine as Scrooge was a stroke of genius. Henson believed Caine's ability to play the role completely straight, without a hint of irony, was essential to the film's success. The entire film is the contrast of Charles Dickens and Jim Henson. Henson explains Scrooge was going to lead the charge of Dickens, and Bob Cratchit was going to lead the charge of Henson. Scrooge was going to lead the charge of Henson. We needed an actor who was a skilled comedian to understand that the dynamic would work if they played it straight.
Caine delivered, bringing a depth and gravitas to the role that resonated with audiences.
The film's score, composed by Paul Williams, was equally crucial. Williams, known for his work on Bugsy Malone and Evergreen, created a collection of songs that were both heartwarming and memorable. I couldn't understand why my dad had only done 2 projects with him. Henson admits, I just felt like Paul Williams' songs are unbelievably powerful. One song, When Love Is Gone, almost didn't make the final cut. Disney executives felt it slowed down the pacing, but Henson fought to keep it in, believing it was essential to Belle's character arc. The song was ultimately removed from the theatrical release, but restored in later versions, thanks to Henson's unwavering dedication. I remember not being that bothered. Braun laughs. And so to me, it was a couple weeks of a really nice job. And then I went back into Les Miserables, but Brian understood the implications more than I did. He was fighting for it, saying it was essential to the storytelling. People were moving all of this side, and they would challenge this, and that's when I was playing the story Cyst. I saw it's a testament to the power of storytelling, the enduring appeal of the Muppets, and the magic of the holiday season. It's a film that reminds us of the importance of kindness, compassion, and the spirit of redemption. And I know that there were these campaigns through the years, Braun says with a smile. Not much of a social media person, but it was so funny. And what's the first is that if you ever traded Just See with this, that contest, oftentimes and we will be sitting down and watching it, probably with some slow gin and roast potatoes. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed.